Hi, I'm Chris Anthony with General Music, and welcome to this brief tour of the SK76. The SK76 is a very unique instrument because it offers professional musicians and composers a range of powerful features that have never before been offered in a single instrument. Now, before we delve into the SK76 itself, let's take a look at the company behind this milestone instrument, General Music.
General Music is a company that's been in existence for over a century. It was established in 1890 by Antonio Galanti. 5 generations later, the company is still owned by the Galanti family. General Music has grown from being the world's largest accordion manufacturer to being a leading producer of high-tech synths and keyboards, digital church organs, sound reinforcement equipment, and even acoustic pianos. General Music now distributes to 77 countries and 5 continents worldwide. Since 1987, General Music has been designing and manufacturing not only the products themselves, but also the integrated circuit technology which goes inside. The finished product is truly outstanding. Used by international recording stars from Stevie Wonder to Emerson, Lake and Palmer, General Music is not only a leading company of today, but is also laying foundations for the musical frontiers of tomorrow.
So now let's take a look at one of General Music's newest products, the SK76. Please note that although the SK76 is used throughout this video, there is also another model available, the SK88. The SK88 offers all of the features seen here on the SK76, but with the added advantage of an 88-note weighted piano action keyboard. The SK76 is a professional synth workstation with onboard interactive accompaniment styles. Now, this is a pretty unique category of instrument. Usually, if you look at a professional synth workstation, you're going to find plenty of programmable sound design tools and song creation functions, but you won't find any kind of accompaniment styles or internal rhythm patterns. If you're interested in these kinds of features, then you have to limit your choice to those few home-type keyboards that are available. While these instruments will certainly give you the accompaniment patterns, you immediately lose all of the sound design, programming, and powerful sequencer functions that you typically associate with a synthesizer. Now, this means that any musician who wants the power of a synth with the convenience of preset patterns, such as a one-man band musician, for example, or even a keyboard player who plays both in a band and as a solo artist, has traditionally needed to buy 2 separate products. For the first time ever, General Music has merged its sophisticated accompaniment technology with a fully professional synth workstation and produced the SK76. Let's start by taking a look at a few of the different sounds on the instrument. The SK76 offers over 600 sounds, ranging from traditional acoustic instruments to sparkling digital textures to classic synth sounds. Let's look at a few of these. Sounds can be selected by pressing one of the sound group buttons. For example, let's press guitar, and I see 8 guitar sounds in the screen. I can select one of these. If I want to see more guitar sounds, I can just press the bank button at the top here, and there's 8 more guitar sounds, and here's 8 more guitar sounds right there. Every group has at least 3 banks of 8 sounds, and some groups of sounds have even more. The SK76 also has 29 onboard drum kits, ranging from traditional kits to jazz, rock and techno kits. We even have drum kits that have been mapped to the popular Korg M1 and Yamaha SY77 standards. Now you can combine any of these sounds together to create complex layered or multi-split combinations. Up to 32 sounds can be layered together simultaneously, and you can split the keyboard in up to 32 simultaneous places. You also have access to 32 MIDI zones, where each zone has its own assignable MIDI channel and MIDI out socket. We have 2 MIDI in, 2 MIDI out, and 2 MIDI through jacks. In addition to all of these preset sounds, you can radically change any of these sounds by using one of the 2 available edit functions. Now, if we press Edit Sound, you'll see the quick edit features. And here you can see some features that allow you to edit the sound very quickly and very easily. If I want to adjust the attack time on this sound, I can just turn that up. That'll give me a slow attack very, very quickly. If I want to adjust the filters, I can do cutoff and resonance. Very simply and very quickly from this screen. All of the features available in this edit screen can be changed in real time and can also have their changing values recorded into the sequencer. And we're going to demonstrate this later on. For now, let's have a look at some of the advanced sound edit functions available under the Option button. And here's the advanced editing section. Now you can see we've got 2 waveforms in this particular sound, plus we have envelope, filter, pitch envelope. Let's go to the filter, and I can show you, first of all, we have 5 types of filter: low pass, high pass, band pass, parametric, so you can create any type of sound with this. Let's just adjust the resonance, and I can show you just how powerful these filters are. And let's move the cutoff frequency. Now you also have very graphic control of a lot of these features. For example, if I want to change the filter envelope, the way the filter's moving, let's go to envelope key on, and I can see what you're hearing, which is now. Now I can change that. Let's go to the second segment, then just move that back. So it's going to do that a lot quicker. Now we're going to hear now, and we can go to segment 3, move that back a little. So now we've got the whole thing much quicker. It's going to be now. And we'll add another segment. You can add as many segments as you want here. Let's just put that up to 10 segments can be added. Now we'll have it go up and down. So now we've got now. Pretty accurate description of what we're going to hear there. Let's try another segment, and we'll just have it fade back up to the center at the end there. So, and let's try something like the LFO. I can show you some more of the power here. We can choose a sample hold waveform. We have random, triangular wave, sine wave, whatever you want. Let's just put that on the filter that we created. You can hear that sample hold LFO. We also have sync to MIDI for this kind of thing, so you can create some very powerful contemporary sounds using this advanced editing engine. Now, once I finish creating this new sound, I can save it into the instrument's internal memory. Beyond the 600 sounds that come as standard in the instrument, I can store up to 1,448 additional sounds in the memory. Now, these new sounds can come either from your own experiments with the onboard samples that come as standard, or they can come from completely new samples that you've imported into the SK76. The SK76 is the only instrument in this category that allows you to load completely new sound samples from just about anywhere. Using the internal floppy disk drive, it's possible to load samples from any type of home computer using the WAVE format, which is used by IBM compatibles, the AIFF format, which is used by Mac computers. In addition to this, we can also read sample disks used by other popular keyboards and samplers, such as the Kurzweil K2000 series, the Akai S1000 series, and also the popular Sound Designer format. Now, we can also transfer samples from any other instrument using the MIDI sample dump standard transfer using a MIDI cable. Let's take a look at how this works. Here I have an IBM compatible laptop, and I'm going to use a program that's on every IBM computer. You'll find it under Accessories, Multimedia, and it's called Sound Recorder. Let's just go and open that up. And now I can record a sound. I've got a little built-in microphone on my laptop. I'm just going to hit the record button, and I'm going to record a sound right here. Hello, and just press stop. And now we can play that back. Hello. I can listen to that. Maybe you can't hear it so well because it's just coming through the little built-in speakers in the laptop. Now I'm going to save this onto a floppy disk. I'll just put that in there. Save it onto disk A. So now I have my sample on a floppy disk. I can go ahead and load it right into the SK76. So we're going to go into our sample translator screen from Edit Sound. Just press load, and should read the disk, and there's our hello file that we just saved. We can actually load up to 16 different samples